For centuries, London was the undisputed capital of the world. It was the place where you went to build a career, make millions, and feel like you were at the center of the universe. But as we move into 2026, the British dream has turned into a cold, damp, and overpriced nightmare. While the king's coronation made for great TV, the average professional on the ground is struggling to pay for basic electricity. Record numbers of high-net-worth individuals and ambitious entrepreneurs are officially jumping off the sinking ship. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Relo Profit channel. Today, we're going to dive deep into why the United Kingdom is losing its crown and why, for the first time in history, moving to London might be the worst financial move of your life. We're looking at the brutal 2026 reality, from the highest energy bills in Europe to a tax system that feels like a legalized robbery. If you're looking to maximize your profit and find a land of opportunity, you need to understand why Britain is no longer on the list. Let's look at the numbers. Let's start with the biggest shock for anyone moving to the UK, the housing market. It's not just expensive, it's literally falling apart. In 2026, a studio apartment in London that barely fits a bed will cost you upwards of £2,500 a month. But here's the kicker. Because of the UK's ancient building stock, you aren't just paying for a room, you're paying for black mold. Yes, even in luxury rentals, the dampness is a national crisis. While in the US, you can get a modern, spacious house in North Carolina for the same price, in Britain, you're stuck in a 100-year-old brick box with drafty windows and a landlord who doesn't care. The rental vacancy rate in London has stayed under 2% for 3 years, creating a desperate market where people are renting out literal sheds in backyards for £1,500. If you want to build wealth, you can't do it when 50% of your income is going toward a damp room in Zone 3. Then there's the cost of living crisis, which has become a permanent feature of British life in 2026. Because of the UK's failed energy policies and reliance on aging infrastructure, heating your home has become a luxury. People are literally choosing between heating and eating. In early 2026, energy price caps reached a point where a typical family is paying nearly £4,000 a year just for gas and electricity. And don't even get me started on the grocery stores. Since Brexit, the supply chains had never fully recovered. In 2026, the price of imported goods is 20% higher than in the US or even mainland Europe. When you walk into a UK supermarket today, you're paying premium prices for basic items. For a professional looking to save money, Britain feels like a giant vacuum cleaner designed to suck every last penny out of your pocket before you even see your paycheck. But okay, let's say you're a high flyer, you're in AI or finance, surely the salaries are worth it? Wrong. In 2026, the gap between UK and US salaries is at an all-time high. A software engineer in London might earn £70,000, while that same person in Austin or Miami is clearing $150,000 with lower taxes. The UK's tax system is a massive deterrent for anyone trying to build a business. With corporate taxes rising and income tax brackets frozen, you hit the fiscal drag almost immediately. The government is desperately trying to fill a massive debt hole, and they're doing it by squeezing the very people who create value. This is why the Relo profit in Britain is practically zero. You work harder, you earn more, but your lifestyle never actually improves. Ambition in the UK is essentially punished by the state. Is the UK a beautiful place with great history? Absolutely. The pubs are great, and the countryside is stunning. 2026. It's a place to visit for a week, not a place to build a future. The infrastructure is crumbling, the health system is on life support, and the economic outlook is bleak compared to the American resilience. If you are looking for growth, if you are looking for a place where your hard work actually translates into a better house and a bigger bank account, the UK is no longer the answer. The British dream has been replaced by the American reality. Britain is sinking, and the smart money is already on the other side of the Atlantic. What do you think? Is London still worth it for the vibes? Or is the math just too bad to ignore? Let me know in the comments.